Hello there, and thanks for visiting the Varykino YouTube channel. I'm Kristy.
And I'm Matt.
We're long-standing Star Wars fans who live and breathe Star Wars every day.
Welcome to another installment of Our Week of Star Wars, a series recapping the Star Wars fun we've had during the past week. First up, I just want to say happy birthday to George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars. Today, George Lucas celebrates his 80th birthday. In acknowledging his birthday, I just want to sort of also touch on the fact that obviously we wouldn't have Star Wars without George Lucas, but it's even more than that in my mind. He created Star Wars not just as a profit-making movie, but it was something that was his pet project, something that he just had to get out, something that all stems from his imagination, and he had so many ideas associated with it, and we owe so much to his persistence and his passion for the Star Wars project.
As big Star Wars fans, we have made the journey from New Zealand to various countries around the world to attend Star Wars celebration conventions. They are always an absolute highlight of our Star Wars journey together. But one of the standout moments for that was back in Celebration 3, where we got up in the cold in Indianapolis and stood in line and were able to see George Lucas in person. It was just such an incredible fan event to actually see him there on stage at Celebration, and that was just, it's still one of our highlight Star Wars moments of all time, and that was just an amazing moment to be able to be in that room, getting to sort of applaud with the crowd and show our appreciation to the maker, the one that started it all.
Yeah, an absolute treasure to be able to have achieved that, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. In Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile app game and soon-to-be desktop app game, we're continually getting new characters, but every now and then some special ones come along. Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi was just released as a new marquee character.
There are already several different versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi in this game, but this one is Padawan Obi-Wan as we see him in The Phantom Menace, and this is such a fun continuation of the celebration of 25 years of The Phantom Menace. We recently got the Gungans. They're teasing that we're going to have a few more different characters from The Phantom Menace, but this one is a really strong one. I'm really excited to have another version of Obi-Wan, and he's looking like a really fun toon to gear up and add to your squad.
In our installment of Our Week of Star Wars last week, we talked about all the excitement surrounding May the 4th, Star Wars Day. We took advantage of a lot of online sales and new product releases to place quite a few orders from a few different retailers, and those orders have started to arrive on our doorstep via courier. Quite an exciting week so far.
Of course, there was fun new Star Wars shows to watch on May 4th with the Tales of the Empire. We've got a little bit of a quiet spot now while we wait until the Acolyte series hits Disney+, but our online shopping from a Star Wars Day is giving us lots of Star Wars excitement this week, so let's check out what we grabbed on sale.
Of course, everybody loves it when you're able to pick up Star Wars collectibles heavily discounted, and Star Wars Day certainly delivered in that regard for us. We picked up more than a slight handful of Black Series action figures. So in the Black Series 6-inch scale action figures, we picked up a few that were missing from our older lines, including Val Sartha from Andor, Tala Durith from Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Purge Trooper in Phase 2 armor, also from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We also picked up 3 more Bad Batch figures. These are the Season 2 Mercenary Gear versions of Hunter, Tech, and Echo. This rounds out our Mercenary Gear figures, so we'll be unboxing those very soon.
Cool, looking forward to that. And another Black Series, Scar Trooper Mike, the Special Commando Advanced Recon Trooper from Task Force 99, appeared in the run of Marvel Star Wars comics. So quite a nice Stormtrooper variant that fits in well with our run of Stormtrooper unboxings that we're running here.
Love those comic artwork boxes, but here in New Zealand, they're nearly twice the price of a standard Black Series figure, so really great to get this one on sale.
Funko Pop vinyl figures. Again, we picked up a few of these heavily discounted that were missing from our earlier runs. We've got the Grand Inquisitor, Ned B, young Luke Skywalker, all from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and from the Return of the Jedi wave, Admiral Akbar.
From the Mission Fleet line, we picked up 2 starships, Ahsoka Tano's Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter. I've had my eye on this one for a while to add to my Ahsoka collection. And we couldn't resist Boba Fett's Fire Spray here in New Zealand. This was retailing for 80 New Zealand dollars. We found it on clearance for just $15. So of course we had to pick that one up. And adding to my Young Jedi Adventures collection, I picked up the Kai Brightstar plush, and I managed to grab the last of a store display box that was about to be thrown out. So now I've got another box for my Young Jedi Adventures collection.
In a couple of earlier videos on our channel, we've talked about picking up vehicles from Series 5 of the Micro Galaxies Squadron line. We did in fact earlier pick up Poe Dameron's T-70 X-Wing, but the one that we got, we didn't know until we opened this as part of an unboxing video, had some serious flaws, so it's taken us a while to pick up a replacement for that.
Yeah, unfortunately the one that we had was just not able to be posed. There was some major construction flaws and we didn't really want to add that one to our collection, so we had to hunt down a second one, and this one is actually a little bit harder to find. It took us a few weeks to find a second one, so thankfully during our May 4th shopping trips we finally found a second one, so we're finally able to unbox it. This one is all good, so we can add it to our collection, and we finally have the video finished.
One item that we absolutely could not resist because of the extent to which it was discounted was the Black Series Luke Skywalker electronic lightsaber.
A fine addition to our collection. Obviously, Star Wars fans love lightsabers. Here in New Zealand, they do cost a fair bit, so we can't pick them up as frequently as we really wished we could. But this one was so on sale. We absolutely couldn't resist. Fabulous price point, and it's one that we don't really have that much in the way of collectibles already in our collection, so this was perfect. This is the newer version that has both the narrow neck emitter for on display and a wider neck version, so you can also put the lit up blade on it, which is perfect if you're a bit of a stickler and don't like those wide necks when you want just the hilt on display. So this one was absolutely brilliant and such a great price.
We're big collectors of replica lightsabers, but we don't actually have a Luke Skywalker one represented in our collection, so yes, that one rounds things out quite nicely.
And of course, we did pick up a lot of Lego sets direct from Lego to qualify for those free gift with purchase May 1st promos, but there were a few other Lego sales going on from other retailers that we just couldn't resist. So we picked up two items that have been on our wish list for a little while. I got the Lego Star Wars 2023 Advent Calendar. This one was heavily reduced. Obviously, they're trying to clear out stock and before we get to the 2024 Advent Calendar later this year. And one item that I was desperately keen to grab before it disappeared forever because it is a retired set. This is the Ultimate Collector Series, the UCS Republic gunship. I saw this one on display when it first released, and because the UCS range is a little bit more expensive, I was kind of dragging my feet, hoping to be able to pick it up on sale, and the time finally came, just squeezing it in there before it disappeared forever, and I would have to pay more for it on the secondary market. So I am just over the moon that I was finally able to add this one to my collection and on sale as well. So I'm super excited to get this one built and on display. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, especially considering that is a retired set and the prices on these are climbing up, so we grabbed that one at just the right time. In terms of YouTube videos that we've uploaded in the past week, we've continued our series of Stormtrooper unboxings with a Black Series Stormtrooper with blast accessories from 2018. This is quite a nice deluxe packaged version of an older Stormtrooper sculpt. And in the vintage collection, we opened up VC-177, the Incinerator Trooper from the Mandalorian series.
Continuing our celebration of the Bad Batch animated show, I opened up the Black Series Omega figure in her mercenary gear from season 2. It was really interesting to see this one out of the box because of course it was in the plastic-free packaging with no window, so I couldn't see it before unboxing it. And I compared it to the original Omega Black Series figure from series 1, and there was actually a lot more in terms of differences and sculpting differences than I really was expecting between these two figures, so super exciting to get those two out and displayed together. This past week was also Mother's Day, so our daughter got me a Couture Kingdom TIE Fighter necklace. I absolutely love this necklace. The 14 karat gold plating is absolutely amazing. It really sparkles. I love the sculpting on the TIE Fighter. This was a wonderful Mother's Day gift for this Star Wars mom.
As we mentioned, we picked up a replacement for our Micro Galaxy Squadron Poe Dameron's T-70 X-Wing, and as such we were able to finish the unboxing video that we started a few weeks back. That one is now uploaded.
And lastly, I opened up and built our Lego Star Wars May 1st promo set, the Trade Federation Troop Carrier. This one was really fun. Obviously, we've been looking forward to getting this one for a long time. We only managed to get our hands on one of them because you couldn't buy this one directly. You had to qualify by spending a certain amount, but this is such a fun set and great one to pick up for practically nothing. So really fun addition to our Lego Star Wars collection.
On that note, thanks for listening to another episode of Our Week of Star Wars. We appreciate you taking your time to listen to us.
And stay tuned for another episode next week. And as always, may the Force be with you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. check out our other videos, and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.